it going, everyone? Welcome to Every Gaming if you are new, and if you're not, welcome back. And we are back to playing Ty Tasmanian Tiger 2 Bush Rescue Hardcore Mode. Which means we only have one life for the entire game, and we're going for 100%. Because we're absolutely crazy like that. We are going to go for it. It's going to be absolutely crazy because we've already gotten out like twice now. So, without further ado, I guess we could just start the game. Can we skip this part? No. I was like, can we skip the intro and just head straight to it? That'd be sweet, but no. We gotta play the intro. But yes, we're gonna try to aim for 100%. We're not gonna be able to get 100% today, obviously. But we're going to at least try, at least get far enough ahead. At least. So it's just sitting on the backlog, ready to get beat. We beat the first game hardcore mode. Relatively easy. It's just was really struggling with Ty 2, so. And at one point we were nearly there. Alright, you are free. Do what you need to do.
That's the last of the frills, Possum.
The fire's out. Let's go.
That is fine, we can jump over. Get as much opals as we can.
Cannon eddies.
Let me at him.
Yeah, I can help with that too. See? I'm helping. I'm helping with the eddies. I'm pretty sure that's what you call them.
Not too far to the old barracks now.
Yeah, let me add these frills. I need all of the opals. I am going to be skipping through the cutscenes because I have played the game normally. Just a normal run through of the game, no hardcore, no nothing. And I mean, after getting out, kind of wanted a break. So now back with a fresh mind. Hopefully. Hopefully it helps.
Come on, Possum. We have to make it to the old barracks. Not far to go now.
Yeah, we're getting there slowly. Skip the cutscenes. It does mean we'll have to do a few mundane tasks to get to 100%, but hey. What we gotta do. Thankfully, there's nothing to look for in this intro section. Let me in. We'll have to go in that cannon area first. Oh yeah, I have to go here first. Origin through. Excuse me. Alright, I gotta remember how to do this because it's been a hot minute. Okay, yeah. I got the gist. I got the gist. You should be A-okay. Maybe. Alright, done. Now we're gonna get more reinforcements coming in. The ship's somewhere coming in. There it is. And there it goes. Might just get some fresh ammo. Now we're having 2 robots coming in. Why do you have to have so much health? Why? Alright, you're down. Let's make sure this one doesn't get in. Now it's just ships. Alright, that's that one down. Hi, bye. And now it's going to be a mixture of the two. Oh no. So once that robot gets through, it's going to be a bit hard, so we're going to have to slow it down. And done. Let's keep moving. There goes Fluffy. All of the opals. Honestly, the opals is what led to my downfall before. First time. Trying to break out the prison because Boss Cass is in prison because we locked him up. I'm beating him in the first game. But we could just literally just focus on Fluffy. And now we'll get the intro done. And done.
The local council.
The local council said we gotta do a thing. So now we got our little core sheet. I know I'm just blitzing through the game. So I'm sorry for anybody who actually hasn't seen Ty 2 before. But this isn't like your standard playthrough. This is a hardcore mode playthrough where we're kind of just trying to go through the game as fast as possible on one life, which is quite tough. Like, we only got one life for the entire game. But yeah, now we got a little core sheet which gives us our objectives, which we aim for 100%. So we've got Bush Rescue Training Program, which we gotta do. See Sneeze to start your Bush Rescue Training. Tree Rescue, we're gonna find Booney, which that's a very easy one. And that's a croc. Some crocodiles are loose in the sewers. Help Ranger Ken get rid of them. We could do all 3. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, well, I was literally just explaining that.
Hello.
Okay, you're not Sneeve, you're Sneeve. Like I said, I am sorry for anyone who has never seen Ty 2 before. I have actually played through the game normally though, and have done multiple hardcore attempts. This is my 3rd attempt trying to beat the game. First time I got too greedy, second time I got absolutely destroyed by a was like on a rhinoceros beetle in the grinding section in Sulphur Rocks. But I hoped we get at least a decent amount done. But yeah, this is literally your like little tutorial teaching you all the different moves, like how to glide, grind rails, that type of thing. Grind rails, I believe, is a thing in this game, if I remember correctly. He's got a task! Nettle Menace. Test Julius' latest invention at the Gunna Gunna training grounds, which means we have to actually leave this area. There is a few things we can collect, but we don't have the right proper rings yet. So the thing with Ty, we need to actually get specific boomerangs to get mainly all the side content. There's some of the missions, like the picture frames, Bilbies to rescue. There's also, oh, let me bring it up for you. So you got Bilbies to rescue. There's about 30 in the game. There's 25 disguised frills. It doesn't look like disguised frills now because we haven't got the mission yet. But 10 stees, which means like he's just in a random spot somewhere in the levels. We just gotta go find him. 19 pairs of boomerangs to like basically buy from shops, which will help us proceed through the game. We got 4 bunyip licenses, which we only got 1 at the moment, but there is like 4 that we can get. There is 7 races as well that we have to compete in to get like a good open prize, but also to get towards 100% completion. There is 44 missions in total. I'm pretty sure this counts main and side missions. So we got to do all of those. There's 30 of these chromium orbs, which is very useful to get, because if we get 10 of chromium orbs, we can invest into a map, which helps us find cogs, bilbies, or steves. Usually I either go for bilbies or cogs, because steve's probably the easiest out of the 3. Then, like I said, the cogs is about 50, which I think they only buy like outfits in this game, if I remember correctly. Picture frames, there's 175, which there's about, I think they just give you like concept art. And opals, which is like your currency in the game, basically, which you can use to buy bunyip licenses and boomerangs. But yeah, that's essentially it. We've already done 3% of the game. So we're at the little hub area now with Barramudgee Town, which is where you spend a good chunk of the first part of the game. Like, there is some side missions we can do here. Yeah, as I said, the red gems is opals. This is our range shop here.
G'day, son. Glad you can make it into me shop. I've got some.
We'll go for the frosty rain.
You won't
We'll
regret
need
buying that one, son.
later. Flamer Rain's a necessity. Sappy Rain, actually pretty much all of these, except for the Camera Rain, is kind of a necessity. If you want to go for all the side content, or just make everything a little bit easier for you. But we'll go for all the collectibles that we can in our first visit, but there is some areas we cannot complete on our first run through of the level.
G'day, mate.
So now he's just given us, see, we can't access the side mission until we get the Infra Rain or the X Rain. So that could be the next boomerang that we save up for. Thankfully you get opals from just running around like I'm doing. Or just side missions even. So yeah, that's like the main gist. It's like a 3D collectathon basically, like the first game, but this one's a little bit bigger than the first game, mainly because of the fecal sections. Because the first game didn't really have any of that. And our first chromium ore. We need about
Ty.
9 more to go get our first little map. Which we are going to need. Now there is 2 side missions like I said we can do here, but we need the infrared first to do both of the missions actually, now that I think about it. So we'll just wait for that. Scour up as much opals as possible. Collect what we can here. Do all the missions that we can do here as well. Like, we can help Ranger Ken in the sewers. We can go find Booney.
G'day, Ty.
G'day, how's it going? And Booney's just up here. In the cemetery. There he is.
I
We
just
found
got
him.
off the blower from...
He got off the blower. Now we got explosive cargo. We gotta dispose of Lake Barramudgee Refinery's unstable dynamite. That's another mission we could do. Just not here though. This is like, there's like another other section we can go. Also, the slight music change when you go to the cemetery, because that's like the only time you need to go to the cemetery. Alright, so our next mission will go down to the sewers and take care of some crocs for Ranger Ken. Those crocs are terrifying. They kind of are. Okay, I think that did hit. That did work. Ooh. We're not gonna make it, are we? No, that's fine. We'll come back and get that one eventually. Here's Ranger Ken. He wants us to take out these crocs. Oh, sure. I think another thing I would like to invest in would be the extra hit points as well. I think that'd be something that is definitely worth investing in. So we don't get out in like 4 hits. We will be back in the sewers. Because there is hidden frames here. But it's just a lot easier to find them all when you have the infrared. You can just do them all in one hit. Essentially. I believe there's a croc around the corner here. Yeah, there he is. Get rid of him. A dead end. That is cool and groovy. We will keep going, find the last croc, then bounce. Then actually kind of get some exploring happening. I mean, we kind of are exploring to an extent anyways. I think we've already been down this way. But let me double check. I believe so. Alright, well we can go back this way then. Instead of following the arrow, we'll just chuck a left. Unless this is the way we came, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure this might have been the way we came. Do apologize, I have a bit of a croaky voice. It's very cold. So I'm trying to warm myself up a bit. It's cold in Australia at the moment. There you are, found you. Also found Steve.
Faster than the orange dinosaur? You're not one of them, are you? No, you're too small and fuzzy. Sad. I got some Google juice. Do you want some? You don't look old enough. Tell you what, I do have something in my life. I found them by digging up some Google berries. You can have them.
Yeah, thanks. I'll take the opals. I'll take the free opals. But yeah, we can't skip the Steve cutscenes. Those are the only cutscenes I won't be skipping because you need to sit and listen to what he has to say. Apparently we're not old enough for Boo Juice or whatever it was called. We're not old enough for it. I believe we're old enough. We should be right. What could possibly go wrong? Take a squeak once and then never again if something happens.
Mate.
Mate! You got ourselves a new mission. Crouching Barrel, Hidden Squeever. Protect Barrel and Squeever from Cass's wounds. I think before we go though, we'll need more than the Frosty Brain to do anything.
Hello, toy.
Whether I want to buy the extra hit points and then just save up for more of the boomerangs. Now remember how we were trying to do the button and have to go through the platforms? Yeah, we could have just done that. That would have been way easier. And it is way easier. It saves us the hassle going through the platforms. Or jumping over the platforms and stuff. Let's see if we can get the infrared.
G'day, son. Let me know if you... That's... Bye, son.
We can, which means we can do the 2 side missions. Which is good. There's more opals. Alright, so now we gotta find the disguised workers. So with the infrared, you can zoom in for the ones who aren't in the know. With the infrared, it's like an infrared, obviously. But we gotta keep an eye out for these groups of workers throughout the entire game. Because one of them is fake.
Hey, Ty.
Like this one.
Hello there, Ty.
There's about 25 in the game, so we gotta keep an eye out for all of them. Pretty much.
Greetings, Ty unit.
Then we could do the other side mission. And since we're going 100% like I
Hello
said
there,
before,
Ty. Hello there, Ty.
it does mean we do have to go through all of these missions. So see, another side mission's just popped up, but we'll go all the way up here because we need the terrain for this side mission up here. So now disguised frills will be popping up all over all over the levels. And all we gotta do is just zoom in on the group of workers and boom. But thankfully with the X-Ray you don't need to. They just show up. Well, we kind of can't get the X-Brain right now, so... So our mission here is gonna find the fake ghost. The actual ghosts are a bit restless because of the fake ghost, so all we gotta do is just... info-rain around until we find the fake ghost. Before we start exploring this little area, because there we go. Found it. Where is he? Oh, there he is. So now we've got the mission done. So now we can actually explore this area in peace. Which is good, because there's actually a collectible here, if I remember right. It's just getting up here a bit. It's a bit of a pain. But I live for the pain. Also, I wouldn't be trying to do this hardcore streams. Just let me hit the button. There we go. And there we go. Second call. Alright, and that's this little area of REMATCH town pretty much done. There is nothing else here. So we can just skedaddle, do this little side mission with the grey star at the map. That's like just nice. Like the ones that have got coloured stars, those are the ones we got to do to progress through the game. Do enough of those and then the bosses will show up, then we gotta go and tackle the bosses. Essentially. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this is Ranger Ken that's down here. That wants to talk to us.
Hello, Ty.
Hey, how's
Hello,
it going?
Ty.
Hi, how's it going? How are the kids? There's another worker around here somewhere.
Greetings, Ty unit.
Nope, there isn't. Okay. Alright, Ranger Ken, what do you want me to do? And maybe I should skip through the cutscenes now that I'm thinking about it. Either that or you just wanted to talk to me. That probably works too. Alright, well we could go and buy a boomerang set. And honestly, that's probably a good call. Just to buy as many boomerang sets as possible.
G'day, son. Let me know if you need a hand, okay?
Okay, I'm just here to grab the flamerang.
That saves me getting one for your birth. Bye, son.
And I'll buy the camerang too while I'm here.
Hello, Ty.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello, Ty.
Hi. I'm good, thanks. Thanks for asking. Alright, so that's pretty much it for REMATCH Town for the time being. So we can go explore the more bigger areas.
Hey, Ty. Need a ride? Just press the action button when you want to get in.
Thanks, Yaz.
Now we can go in. Seven Rivers is pretty much just your driving around area. And the thing is, we don't have access to the entire map yet. So there's only like one direction we can go, and that's this direction. This is the Crouching Barrel
Help!
We're under attack from ninja billies.
And now he'll take out the 20 ninja. Whatever they said. I don't know, I remember what they said. Without them getting hurt too much. Without us getting hurt too much too, that would be nice. I don't mind if they get hurt, as long as I don't get hurt in the process. Sacrifice I'm willing to make. Can you, like, not sit up there, please? Cheers. Same with you. Okay, well, thanks for coming down. Oh, there's gotta be one more somewhere. There he is.
Nabbit, what's the big idea, man? You's just clobbered all our extras.
Huh? Why, this here's a movie set, you silly boy. We're Beryl.
And Squeaver.
We are the biggest stars in Hollywood.
And we're making a movie down under.
Sorry about that. I thought you were under attack.
Attack? Those ninjas are expensive stuntmen. Now we're behind schedule. Get off my set. Go on. Get.
Mate, Lake Barramudgee Refinery is still waiting for you to unload that dodgy dynamite.
Well, mate. Can it wait? If I come across it, I come across it. If I don't come across it, it's not gonna get done. Obviously, it's something I want to focus on, but obviously... it's not something I'm doing right this second. Alright, we'll do the race first while we eat. We might as well.
I'm Chockers and I have the best kart racing tracks in town. But if
Oh,
you
yeah?
want to race, then you're gonna have to show me the opals.
Oh, okay, well at least it's 100 opals to enter the race. Yeah, sure, let's go, let's do this.
See ya, bud.
The refinery run! Alrighty, now we're racing. Okay, well now I got shrunk. I can't do anything with that. Oh, Stroof! Don't jump when you're shrunk, because then you activate the moon jump cheat. That isn't very effective. Hey, you! Oh, okay.
Eat my dust.
Well, how about you eat... okay, well, Stroof. Oh, Stroof. Everything's happening. Well, you were spiraling out of control to my left. Hey, excuse me. You gonna let me through? Well, that's fine, I'll just go the shortcut. Oh, hi. Okay, someone behind me can have that. Another shortcut there, but I was not in the right spot for it. Zipping on fast. I got a feeling someone's gonna hit me with something, so I thought I might whip up the shield. Yoink. Yoink. They're right behind me. right behind me. Oh, shit. I wasn't paying attention! I think this... Yeah, it's cactus. Can I reset the race? I think that race was... It was going alright, and it just went from... Well, going alright to... Yeah, no, it completely just lost the entire thing. Well, who's the one that's me now? Because I'm first. Ow, the street, is that rubber banding or something? Because they're like right behind me all of a sudden. Alright, well, let's test it. Let's see if there's a bit of rubber banding or something. Oh yeah, no, there's definitely rubber banding. There's definitely some form of rubber banding going on there. Okay, that I couldn't help. Like, literally, I couldn't help with that. You get drunk for some reason, you just ascend to the heavens. For some reason. I don't know why. Alright, well, excuse me. Come on this way. By the looks of it, if you take a shortcut, there is bound to be at least one other person that will take a shortcut too. Oh, we just got first. Done and dusted. Also, look at some of these leaderboards. 0. It took people 0 minutes. Eh? Kinda glitched there. There must be some kind of glitch that you could do. Some glitch that I'm unaware of. That you could just basically make it so you win. Alright, so that's the race done, so we got a bit of opals from doing that. So we now need to go here, which is our first proper level. Outback Safari, which is a level we can't actually complete on our first run through. We can grab things on the way, but it's not a level we can complete first time round, so it's not exactly something I'm going to worry about too much, I think. Until we have the necessary boomerangs. Outback Oasis, sorry, it's not Outback Safari. Outback Safari, I believe, is the first game. I swear there's a level called Outback Safari. Maybe it is in the first game. Should be able to get to this building. Oh yeah. Rescued you! And we'll grab these opals while we're here too. Never mind, we're not grabbing the opals. I didn't grind the rails good enough. these opals. Get rid of you. Actually make the jumps. Grab you. I'll just grab the collectibles that I remember off the top of my head. That I know we can definitely grab. So the more we grab now, that's less that we gotta grab when we gotta come back. Alright, we can get this chromium orb that's here. Oh, the platforms just immediately changed as soon as I got there. The thing is, we gotta wait till we get on that side. There's an invisible platform right there. Take these guys out because they will stop us. But also grab that, because I mean that's 200 opals. The more opals we get, the better. Oh, I don't want to fall. You're not making me do that. Fall again. Not today. Throw you more. I like to see you try to throw something at me. Spoiler alert, you just can't. There's not many things we can grab in this little area. But we can grab what we can. You really want to do this? Well, I just did. Alright, head over here. There's this little area I'm not too fussed about until we get the right stuff. There is a disguised worker. So we'll worry about taking him out and come back to this little area eventually when we have the right ranks. So I want to get all the necessary ranks first before we do cleanup, basically. Alright, so now we can actually go and focus on the main mission. The main reason why we're here in the first place. For the Gunna training grounds. I'm gonna wait for it to come back, and then that's when we go. Grab some of these apples. Don't mind if we do. That's for you. Alright, now we can head in here. If I remember right, there's not really any collectibles around here. key just to proceed. I mean, there's opals. I was hoping I could, like, bypass that, but clearly no. I don't think there's any collectibles here. Maybe a good amount of opals. 400's a good amount. I need to go this way. What am I doing? What am I doing? Now we can go and take on Julius's training grounds. Which is essentially just like a survive against the enemies type of thing. But he's also got saw blades there for some reason. It's a lot easier to bite these little robots. Just hit him once and then just go for it. Go for the bite. Alright, this one's pretty big. Don't exactly have anything that can slow him down. I need this. Don't hurt me, please. They're gonna hurt me. I don't wanna die! Ow. Very well, mine died. It's hard to tell if I'm doing damage or not, except obviously for the ones that blow up. Alright, there we go. Why'd you make me do that, Julius? Alright, so now Patchy's appeared. We're gonna go take on Patchy now. Or we can do that if we didn't have the explosive cargo mission. We could do an easy thing. Do that so we can just drive to where we need to go instead of running all the way back through. Saves you a lot of time. Probably not a lot of time, but just enough time, I guess. Also, while we're here, we'll check out how much those extra hit points are, because we're gonna probably need those.
Try the Bob's the name.
20,000!
As long as you try, though. Goodbye, that one.
I mean, I guess we'll
You've done well,
buy one of the licenses so we can actually do something with it when it comes around.
Greetings, Ty Unit.
Ty Unit? I'm not the robot here. Last I checked, I've got vital organs. Alright, to the refinery to do a thing. To dispose of dynamite or something like that. That's something we're doing. If I don't spiral out of control, that is. Or we could do that. Makes it a bit more interesting. Just rub up, give Forby a new paint job. Alrighty. So we need to go like this way. Nope. Nope. Not dealing with yours. Not today. Don't bump. Alright, we need to go here. This is where the refinery dynamite mission is. Also fake worker. Lake Baramudji. Snag some more of these free opals. Strip. And now we get to learn how to use the helicopter. So like I said before, Ty 2's got a bit more vehicle orientated missions. I mean, I would like that feel, but there is more further on. So we'll just get one of the ones later on. Like this one here. As far as I'm aware, if you fail a mission, it does not count. Or if you die. That's Ty, basically. Judging from my past experiences, anyways. Okay, that wasn't even my fault. I don't even know what happened there. That wasn't even my fault. The helicopter just spun out of control, I guess. As long as we get close to the home area, which is the house icon, which is where we need to drop off this dynamite, we'll be fine. This works. This works fine. There we go.
Great flying there.
Ty, mate.
I wouldn't call it great flying, but sure. I pretty much like got flung around in goodness knows where directions. But yeah, good flying, I guess. Alright, so now we can take on the first boss of the game, Patch. Well, second boss if you count little fluffy fight, I guess. I mean, I guess it kind of counts. It does count. Technically, you had a meter, a health meter, all that. Yeah, no, it was still technically a boss. But before we take Patchy on, we got ourselves another race.
You again.
At the
So,
turbo track.
see you, bud.
Gotta do 6 laps around like a egg oval shaped track. And hence being called turbo track, it's obviously gonna have a lot of turbo pads, and it's kind of akin to other tracks of other games of similar nature to this.
Back off, mate!
No, mate, I don't want to back off. How about you back off? I'm the playable character. I need to win. I don't even know who you are. I don't think you appear at any point during the game. I don't know what you... I don't know. Use an ice bomb. Use a guided missile. Alright, well you had shield, but not anymore. Oh. Well. Hey Steve! Bye Steve! Let's get some turbo happening. Shooting missiles until I get like the I did not see that there. Well, that's fun. We're smashing them right now. And a turbo for the finish. Continue. That's done. So now let's go to defeat Patchy. Let's go say, g'day to Patchy, defeat Patchy. And there's Patchy. So obviously, if we go to hit, it's very obvious glowing weak spot. Maybe. If I can manage that. Alright, his helmet's off. Now we're gonna take out his tail. I definitely jumped. I definitely threw boomerangs. I've definitely done all the above things. Now we gotta aim for catching these little rockets on their back. Or pads, which would be easy if we had like Smash Rain or something like that. Mega Rain. Okay, let's try to take damage. And Patchy's done. Skip all these cutscenes. We don't need these cutscenes. Sorry for the ones who have never played the game or anything like that before, and you've just tuned into the stream. First of all, thank you. First of all, if there is anyone currently in the stream right now, shout outs to you. Yeah, I am going to be skipping through a lot of the cutscenes because because it's a hardcore mode. We've actually played the game through normally before.
G'day, son.
Okay, so that's not the main focus. The main focus is just to try to beat the game 100% on hardcore mode. So now we got some new batch of missions. Dennis Freeway, Volcano Rescue, which we're going to need the thermal bunyip, which I believe we don't have that license, so we can't do that. Crockstock Pile and Canopy Capers, which we either can do or nearly can do. I don't remember. One of the two.
Greetings, Ty unit.
Oh, wait. Get some more missions to do. So how are we going an hour in? 19% of the game. It's not too bad. I think skipping the cutscenes does help a little bit. Not gonna lie. Alright, so now since we defeat Patchy, we can actually go down. There's a mission here we can do. Which, if I remember right, I believe there's another training grounds. Give me some of those opals. Hey, Steve.
It's my furry little orange buddy. Voltadan to you. Sir, do you like jokes? I do. Almost as much as I love Google juice. Someone told me this one during a hailstorm under a rusty tin roof. It was loud, and I couldn't hear very well, but it sounded something like this. Blah, 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 chicken, blah, 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 bicycle, blah, 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 blah. Excuse me, blah, 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 huge redback spider. And they said, blah, 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 close the blah, blah, down the door. That cracks me up every time. Here, have some opals.
Yeah, I'll take some opals. I am always down for some more opals. If it means I can buy more things. Like boomerangs and stuff like that. I am always down. Alright. More training grounds. I think there's like 3 in the game, so thankfully they're all relatively early. So. Alright, who's next? Oh, these are gonna be a bit of a problem, unless I just keep slinging my boomerang daggers. Alright, where's the last one? There he is. And now we got these big ones. And these big enemies, which we can only really take out for exploding crates. We took out 3 in one hit. Hey, you! Now, why'd you stop for? These boxes do respawn, but I figured I'll try to take out multiple. Good shout, Ty. You proved that you're an effective warrior. suppose you are right. I am an effective warrior. Alright, well that's like literally the only reason why you're going to come here. Outside of Steve. I mean, Steve is... Steve. Steve's chill, he's fine. Alright, shall we get this wagon moving? Alright, red mission. Can we do this one? Dennis Freeway. We can do this one. But we do need to come back here because there is a boomerang set called the Warperang, where you actually need to walk through purple crystals that are flying above us right now. Dennis is in trouble. We're gonna have to go help him. Sort out whatever problem it is that he wants us to sort out. Which is about his freeway. Which is essentially putting pieces of his freeway in the right spot. While avoiding these bird enemies. We got lock on with the boomerangs, so we're fine. I guess. Be careful.
Be careful, sir.
I'm trying. I'm gonna try to do this without getting fuel. So I feel like we can. Can I get the bit of road, please? Thank you.
Watch out!
And boom. Dennis's freeway is all done and dusted. I don't even remember what. So we got Grub Grab. The Wally Wally oil rig cook has quit. Take Dennis's gourmet meal to the rig before the workers starve, which requires us to go back to... You know what? We could do that. So then I can also buy the Lasherang, which is good because we get to go to Full Neck Forest soon. Which is good, because that way, if we get the Lasherang, we can complete Full Neck Forest in the one hit, which is really good. Also, while we have the Lasherang, we can also snag one chromium orb here.
G'day, son. Let me know if you need a hand,
Thank
Oaks.
you.
That saves me getting one for your birthday,
We'll also
son.
get the Zappy Rang.
Bye, son.
So there is things that we can use Zapparang for. Not many things comparatively to the first game, but still, there is still some things that we can use the Zapparang for. Like I said, it's not many, but it's definitely things. So just need to wait for this platform to cycle back around again. Because if we ride this platform, we can Lasherang over. To the chromium orb over there, then we'll be set. The more of these chromium orbs we get, the better. And now we just gotta wait till we're in the perfect spot to start lashing our way over. Or swinging our way over, basically. We gotta wait till we're in the perfect spot. Line ourselves up. and then it starts swinging over to the chromium ore. I mean, there's an easier way. You could have just done it over here, gone on this platform, then wait for this platform. That's probably the intended way to do it instead of the way I did it. But you've just got options. Alright. I think we'll be fine now. Only need 6 more, then we are set to get ourselves our
Hello,
first
Toy.
chart.
Hello there, Ty.
Hey, how's it going?
Greetings, Ty unit.
Alright, Dennis, let me just grab your backup orbs real quick. Okay, Dennis, what's the go? Okay. I'll drop these off to the workers in 5 minutes. That's the thing that you're going to realize about the timers in this game. They are very, very generous with the time limits in these timed missions. But what star am I following? The red. Cool. Just had to make sure. Alrighty. Off we go. There is multiple ways you can get to this one spot. But we'll go this way. Then down. Into the grass. Into the grass even. Drive past the king wrong. We'll be going day. Find the worker, which is over here, and done. Now it's got Ripper Nipper where we have to deliver a supply of zinc cream to the Pippy Beach Nippers in time for the surf carnival. Which, funny enough, we are pretty close to. So we might as well go do that before really exploring that area. That way we don't do so many trips. Also do the side mission while we're here. Which is our third and final training grounds. Except this time we got to ride up on it. The bird. Where's this last guy? Oh, there he is. Boom. You down. Boom. Alright, that's all of them defeated. Now it's just these bullets. You can just literally just get to a corner and just lay the smack upon them. Just so you don't even think about it. Jump in there. Howdy. And done. Nice work, Ty. You completed all of my training grounds. You really are a master of the craft. Well, he doesn't really say that. He doesn't say that. That's just my own little spiel. Okay. We do this mission because we do need to head back to that Wobbegong Bay area. But I figured we'll do this mission. That way we knock out the mission and then collect all we can collect there. Also do the races there as well. Whoa! Strafe. Losing control here. Alright, hey. Hey, Ellie. Give me the zinc cream. I've got 5 minutes to drop it off. No worries, I can do that. Even though it took me like 10 seconds to get out of here. Now we're done. No new missions, so we're free to explore here for a bit because there is some collectibles we can snag here. I'm pretty sure all bar one we can grab. But also a truckload of opals, so I'm not gonna say no to those. Giving up some opals, taking on some fruits. My favorite pastime. Aside from taking walks along the beach, checking out frills and gathering opals is also my favorite pastime. Sometimes I like to do all three at once. Just currently what I'm doing right now. Yoink. Alright, so there's a cog there. There's also an opal underwater too. I believe there's like 2 chromium orbs as well. So there's a bunch of things under the water, so we'll just go ahead and grab those. Like that chromium orb. Might as well grab the opals here too. Like I said, I ain't gonna say no. Especially those opals, because I believe these opals are going to be worth a lot. Oh yeah, 500 opals? Oh yeah. Worth a lot. Where should we hit up next? A cog in the middle there. Grab that one. Hit this away. Maybe grab a couple of those. Because there is a Bilby over here somewhere, which I question how he stayed underwater for so long, but he's there. Alright, so that's those ones. I think I skipped past the chromium orb somewhere. Pretty sure there's 2. Oh yeah, there it is. I can see it now. Nah, the Warperain ones is full opals. Which, yeah, we do need, but also you can just get plenty more by doing what we're doing. Also, Steve somewhere along here too. Not on the water though, because... well, we can't exactly breathe on the water. There, he is under the bridge. You can briefly see him. We're just gonna do this race
again.
at Parrot
So
Beard
you're ready to
Cove.
race
Yes, it
cars?
is me again.
See ya, bud.
I am here to race. Oh, whoa. Not gonna lie, the races are a little jank. Just a little janky. I don't know what it's like in the original version, so I'm playing like the HD version on Steam. So I don't know what the original version would be like. I'd imagine probably be almost just as.
Out of the way, mate.
Nah, mate. I'm gonna see you finish line, mate. Okay, never mind. I got. Getting hit kind of sucks. Getting hit kind of sucks. Oh, Struth, can I just move from this spot, please? One of those has to hit. Or none of them has to hit, that's fine. It's okay. I didn't want to hit it. I do think we're gonna get first. Unless we get very lucky. Nah, finish line's like right around this corner. We're not gonna get it. You lost!
You again.
It is I, Chockers. And I want to race around again. A Parrot Beard Cove. No. You're not taking this away from me. Nope. You're not taking this away from me. There's a lot of Camel. What the flipperoni happened there? I didn't see anything on it, like on the track or anything like that. I'm also to the point where I'm just starting to lap people now too. You, my mortal enemy, get shrunk.
Ozzy, Ozzy, Ozzy!
I'm winning this one. No, I'm not. Never mind, I'm not winning this one. Never mind, I am winning this one. I will take the glory. So I don't have to do it ever again. I am 991st in the leaderboards. And Steve, I believe, is the last thing that we can do here for now. So we'll just talk to him.
My fuzzy orange friend returns. I think I'm all out of Google juice. Not good. You don't think they want my Google juice, do you? I won't let them take it from me. No way. I'll hide it real good, just as soon as I find it. Speaking of finding things, I found these. I know you like them, so they're all yours. That was you.
Cheers. I'll take the opals. I do like the opals. Also, we got no music now. The peaceful serenity. Just listening to the seagulls. That's so peaceful. What a peaceful life. I once yearned for a peaceful life. Just taking a moment. And then we should be good to go do Croc Stockpile since it's nearby. It's also 29% of the game already. By the by. I thought those opal bags did respawn. You know what? I'm gonna go back and grab those, because it's like 500 opals. I'm not gonna say no to 500 opals each. So I'm not gonna say no to those. Because eventually we're gonna have to grind for a lot of opals towards the end of the game. Probably the most expensive boomerang set. Which you don't even really get to use by that point. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, I'm pretty sure there's a builder here, so also, there's a cog over there. You might grab that too. Alright, well that should be all the collectibles in this little area. Hang on, maybe not. I think I just saw another premium more. Unless it was a fish. It was probably a fish. Yeah, I think it was just one of the fish that I saw. It's probably like a fin or something and it looked like an orb. Considering that we've been playing for about an hour and 20 odd minutes, 29% of the game, that's pretty good. We've done like over a quarter of the game. And I'll probably keep going for like another half hour. So we're gonna probably do more again. I think skipping the cutscenes kinda helps. So we can just get straight into it. And again, I do have to apologize for anyone that is in the stream who's never really seen this game before, or hasn't seen it for a long time. Unfortunately, I will skip the cutscenes and stuff, so I can just get straight into it. But if you are interested, I have actually played. This is a while ago now, though. I think towards the start of the year. But I have played through the game, just normally 100%. So, Muddy Bottom. Just if you're interested. I'm not saying you have to. In fact, it's probably better people who have played this game. But the option is in. Alright, Ranger Ken, let's round up some crocs. So we're gonna drop the crocs off to Ranger Ken for him to do what he needs to do. And then we alright. Snag you. And you.
Slippery little suckers, aren't they, sir?
They are a bit of slippery little suckers, eh, mate? Alright, better not forget to grab you, considering you're right there. Then we'll grab this one, then there's like two more towards the bottom part. These ones are going to be the more interesting ones because they're a little bit more further out than what these ones are. The other ones were.
Slippery little suckers, aren't they, sir?
You can have that, Ranger Ken. I'll go back and grab the last one. There he is. Here go. Oh, no. There we go. Thanks, Ranger Can. Ty, mate. Yeah, we're gonna have to buy Volcano the thermal bunyip license once we end up going to go rescue Bruno. There is actually one more race, Fill Neck Forest, and then we'll be pit stop because we need the thermal bunyip. So, can you not, mate? I'll get the supersized salty, which is the crocodile, saltwater crocodile. As we drive past the king prawn to our right. Alright, well this is our 4th race.
You again.
Hardy
So
Beach
you ready to
races.
race karts?
Yeah, I'm ready to race carts, chockers. Let's go.
See ya, bud.
Out of my way! Make the waves! And the waves! Whee! Get struck. Okay. Well, that targeting didn't work. Time to drive.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Oi, oi!
No, Steve. Steve, no. Steve, no. Not allowed to. Steve. Get. Whoa! Oh, ho, ho. You can't defeat me.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Oi, oi, oi!
Oh. Now, why did you do that? Could have been friends. Don't hit me with that. So something's targeting me. Let's book it. Let's lock it in. Let's get it done. Wrap it up. We've won. So we need the blue star. So then we'll have to go back to REMATCH Town to buy the license. Okay, yeah. Just making sure we're going the right way. No. These little box surprisingly drop a decent amount of opals, so we're going to go and say g'day to them. Even though we got a decent amount of opals now. So I'd like to at least buy the extra hit points before the end of the stream. And obviously go for the thermal bunyip license too. So we should have enough, hopefully. If not, it'd be more of an act of just running around REMATCH Town for a bit. Hey, Steve.
Boy, have I got some stories to tell. The things I've seen and the stuff I've done. It'd fill a book, it would. 2 even. Maybe 3 if you use big print. There was this time when this thing happened in this place I was at. Oh boy, was that ever an adventure. This person, I forgot their name, they had something they had to do something to. And I had another thing that someone else had to do stuff with. They sure were wild times. I like you, kid. Here, have these things I got from that person in my story.
Cheers. I will gladly accept more opals. Because in theory, I should be able to buy both the thermal binding license and the extra hit points now. And we haven't even gone to Frillneck Forest yet. Alright, so like I said before, we should be able to get everything here. But there's picture frames we can gather up. Oh yeah, I should probably be more specific. Also 32%, wow. So you can check specific levels. So there's 2 bilbies in this level, 1 disguised frill, 15 picture frames, 1 cog, and 1 chromium orb. And in theory, we should be able to get all of it, in theory. If I remember right, we should have already the necessary ranks to do it. Just gonna make sure we've grabbed all the picture frames. It looks like we might have. Because there is some just in the normal path, so... Get this cog. This cog is like literally right at the start. Then there's also a bilby right at the start too. We did see him. And boom. Smashing through so far. And there's picture frames, but we need to do some swinging around in the area. These ninjas are kind of annoying. Just in case we fall down. There's ladders. I guess the laterine does make short work of things, so there's that. I mean, I'll take the fall. I'm happy to take the fall. If it means I don't get hurt. That's the thing as well, you can get hit, but it won't, like, really look like you can get hit type of thing, so that's a bit scary. Probably one of the more scary parts of this level. Alright, there was a picture frame right there. I think the only way we can get that is through... Striff, okay. What? Yeah, that's how we gotta get that picture frame. Whatever works, really. Whatever works. Outside of the ninjas, this level is pretty peaceful, I would like to say. Or peaceful enough. What? I glide, I pressed A. I glide. Can't hang around that for long. This picture frame nearby, but I think we're gonna go a little further on. Yeah, we gotta go here. And then swoop down. Scrolling all to there. There's a picture frame there. How do we get? I think just a normal jump, yeah. Let's get to this opal bag, which is like 500 opals, because yes, and it's also the only way to get this chromium orb. Grab this picture frame over here, chill over here. So I think there is something behind here. Outside of Bruno, this is where we need to go to rescue Bruno. But I guess not. How are we tracking? Alright, so there's 2 more picture frames. This guy's worker in a building somewhere. There's our picture frame. You know, what? This level's pretty chill. Not a whole lot to it outside of swinging around the trees. Like I said, very chill. Outside of maybe the ninjas. The ninjas can be a bit annoying. I mean, I'll take that because that's to the building. Take that too. That's like 3,000 opals right there. And in theory, that means we should have everything. Yeah, we do. We have 100%ed Filmac Forest. We are done. Rescued Bruno. And now we've got the oil rig fire, which is actually the second boss of the game. So now we do need to go grab that thermal bunyip. We're not going to get very far about it. Whether we tackle the second boss or not today is a different story. It'd be a good thing to end on. Not gonna lie, it would be a very good thing to end on. But we still got the other mission to do too, so I guess it depends on how long that
Welcome
takes.
back, mate.
Thermal bunyip.
You've done well, mate.
We'll buy this. We'll also buy the lifter
You've
bunyip
done well, mate.
as well. Which that means it saves us
Goodbye, that one. Bye-bye.
buying. So now we've got all 4 bunyip licenses. Still can't buy any ranks, but we just splurged our opal monies. But yeah, now we got all 4 bunyip licenses. Yeah, and with 37% of the game too, which is crazy. This is probably the fastest time yet. So I just want to eventually just put hardcore mode to the side. I want to be done. I want to say I've done it for both whoa, okay. I want to say I've done it for both Type 1 and 2. And Type 2 is just being hard again.
Greetings, Ty Unit.
I think it's bigger. I think that's the thing. It's bigger. But yeah, I would like to get it done before I play Type 3. So I do tend to play Type 3. And I've never played Type 3 before, so it will be an interesting experience. Because once I beat 100% Banjo-Tooie, I do tend to go play Jack 3, and then that's when we'll start Type 3 after Jack 3. Alright, here it is. Mount Boom. Some volcanologists, I think that's how you say it, are trapped at Mount Boom. And we needed the thermal bunyip so we can actually proceed through this level. Yeah, Mount Boom's its whole level. Full of lava, mind you. So we might not be able to do the boss today. But this is another level we can't grab everything in. So we'll grab what we can, but we can't grab everything. And also grab what's on the way. Now it says we can transport the bunyip so we don't have to worry about hitting the buttons and all of that, but we could just hit the buttons while we're in the bunyip. So we're fine, I'm just gonna do it that way. Goodbye. Anyone want some burn thrills? Alright, so now some rocks have rows, just in case we fall. Now we do have to rescue that little guy. But I think I'm gonna have to leave him hanging for a bit because it's obviously to do with this platforms. But the thing is, we can't really do anything with those. Like, we can't 100% it until we get the boomerang. That's like the one boomerang we require. But we gotta beat Buster, which is our next boss, which will probably be reserved for next stream, honestly, because it's depending on how this goes. Alright, so now we can get access down there. And we can get access to that. Don't know if that resets though. If that does reset, we'll just do it next stream. But yeah, well, next time we play this. There's probably a few other things I would like to play. It's like since last night we've mastered Crash Bandicoot 2 on Retro Achievements, so I'm gonna probably start the next game that I would like to start on Retro Achievements, which is Banjo-Kazooie. So that would be a time. The set doesn't look too difficult, outside of maybe like 1 or 2 achievements that are a bit worrisome, but it's like with most Retro Achievement sets, honestly. You get like 1 or 2 achievements that are a little scary. like damageless Gruntilda boss fight. And I think finding all the Mumbo skulls might be a bit interesting because it's not a necessity to do it normally. So now that we gotta do it normally, now we gotta do it. We'll do this because that's saved. We'll need a bunyip. There is some big frills up here. And honestly, I think they're a little bit easier to take down if we're in the bunyip. Come on! Yeah. Spin in. Hey, rescuers! Cass! It started a fire! Need to go stop him, mate. Okay, hang on. I just want to get into this flower. So I can get that one picture frame. Can't remember if this is the only picture frame. Yeah, it is. It's the only picture frame. It's everything else we can't get. Ion, it's Lasherang. There's a Lasherang thing for a reason. At least we don't instantly die. I would have been very worried if we did. I would have honestly been pretty worried. Alright, we'll open up this because this is another way to get to Mount Boom. And honestly, I'm feeling about farming some more opals over there just to call. Because we might worry about the boss today. But we've made some good progress though. We've made good progress. We're kind of like halfway through the game right now. Essentially. Just normally. Almost percentage wise too, so. So we'll rough up a few of these bots. Head back to Baramuji Town, buy what we can. And then maybe just chill at Baramuji Town. Just gather up as many opals. Maybe even start some of the collecting. What we can do, which is probably the best way to end it, honestly. Because there is a few things we can gather. Not a lot. But there's a few things we can gather. And honestly, getting this, I think there's one set of rings we can buy. So we'll go ahead and buy that. I think it's the Smash Ring or the Mega Ring. Whatever one's the weakest one.
G'day, son. Let me know if you need a hand, okay?
Well, yes, Smash Ring.
You won't regret, Bison.
We could have gotten the Mega Ring, but I think the Smash Ring is good for the crates. And I don't think the Mega Ring is. I could be wrong though. So you can literally smash up all the crates, which gives us access to more opals. Which is good, because that's what we need. It's true. I think we can do this cog. I think we've got the necessary ranks to get if I can make the jump, that'd be even better. Since I can't jump, we're not going to get there, are we? And now we made the jump. I think if I'm thinking right, we should be able to get this cog. My brain's working, which at least a good 90% of the time it doesn't. Let's see how we go. Look at all those opals. Yeah, so you need it for this switch. Oh, shoot, you meant to go up there, hold on. We'll reset it. I thought it, something, I couldn't remember if something appears. It's true. Well, we can get this now, so we might as well get this. It's gonna annoy me otherwise, if we don't. Alright, here we go. I should have clicked on! What the flipperoni? I should have been able to just clean onto the actual platform and be on my merry way, but no. That's not how that works. Stream. Alright. Cool. The stream doesn't end until we get this cog. This is the last thing we're doing. There's nothing we can get for 3,000 opals. So, well, nothing important anyways. Even then, I'm pretty sure we can already bought what we can pretty much buy. There we go. Got 9 cogs now. 9 out of 50. Well, considering we went for about, well, we played about an hour and 48 minutes. We got 49%, which is actually pretty good. We did alright. That is a good, considering we pretty much started from scratch. And yes, we were skipping through cutscenes because, look, the more cutscenes we skip, the better, because that way we can just get straight to the game. But yeah, I think this, we'll call it here, I reckon. Been going for about 2 hours. And we'll step away for a bit. And come back again another day. But yeah, I would like to say cheers and thank you to anyone who is currently in the stream, whether you're watching it live or not live as well. Also, special shout out to everyone who watches my content and who is also subscribed. I appreciate the support and I'm eternally grateful for it. But with all that being said and done though, this is Average Gaming signing off for now. Rock on and game on.